Hello and welcome to Cloud Climber. Hey, I'm not sure what this game is, other than it's supposed to be a short, like 15-20 minute game where exploring these towers and learning about them, I guess. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Interesting graphics design. It's like 3D, but it has like a kind of drawing look. Oh.
I'd best get my water before going to work.
So we're worker. Gene, what's this? Stan Diary, page 1489. I may need to get to the neighboring tower in the future, but I know the other builders keep the entrance to the bridge locked. I saw a key on the table at the top of our tower a few weeks ago before I went to get more building supplies. I haven't been up there in a few days, so I'll need to check if it unlocks the bridge door. If the other towers ever become vacant, I might need to get across, so I'll have to keep this in mind. That's already kind of ominous. Alright, But the water, what am I doing? It's not letting me open. Or do I need to go over here first, I mean? What? Oh, okay. Chest, I didn't notice. I'm dumb. Okay, why is the water bucket in here? Why is the water bucket in the chest? That is weird. Okay, hold. E, I got a bucket of water. Okay, now I can enter. Okay, I've wandered around like a dumbass. A small room for a minute. There we go.
Construction on the last tower stopped weeks ago. I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now. I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off. I'll need to travel across the other two towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
Yeah, but all I know from this game is something happened and it stopped raining and all the world's water evaporated into the clouds. I don't know how that happened, but that's apparently what went on. Bernie, the Great and Terrible, Diary, page 69. For months we've been building faster than ever, yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level, the clouds raise higher and higher. I could have sworn we were close to them decades ago, but we're still not done yet. I can only hope that we're getting closer. Signed, Bernie, the Great and Terrible. Yeah, that's how tall all of these towers. I have kind of a fear of heights. Like, I could not work, like, in real life, I could not work on a tower like this. I would freak the hell out. Like, no guardrail here, I would be flipping my shit. Joey, Diary, page 420. I've been building all day long, and Bernie, the Great and Terrible, has been sitting on his butt acting as foreman. AKA he doesn't do any work and drinks all our water. I've started locking my water chest just in case he really does think he's above us all. Okay, I see why the water was in the chest. They were probably running low and got worried about people like Bernie stealing it instead of, you know, fairly rationing it. Open up! Open up, let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Alright. Another key, bridge door key added to inventory. Woo! Oh my lord, this seems pretty high up. I'm actually getting slightly miffed just from looking down, even though I can't see anything. Okay, where... Okay, so that's the bridge door, so I need to go down slightly. Okay, I think the bridge door is over here. Oh, that's the door I was trying to bust open earlier. Edna, diary, page 36. I can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know others have been building much longer, and now I wish our grandparents had taken this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago, they decided things were getting dangerous, but why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago? Or even longer? I'm still glad they started building, but I just wish we had seen this coming. Well, that's a long time to build a tower in. Yeah, it's one of those things of you don't see stuff like this coming.
It's been quite some time since I was on the second tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
And those towers over there. But yeah, no one ever sees these kind of problems like ahead of time and you know, it's always hindsight. Kyle, diary, page 45. I guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come this soon. Yesterday, we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back, we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. We can only assume that they stolen the supplies for themselves, ran out of water and food sources, or simply died. If we don't get into the clouds soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of the neighboring towers. Hey, don't go stealing stuff. So I started on that one just because my brain was trying to correct stolen into some different word, and then my other part of my brain was like, wait, no, that doesn't seem like that's correct. You're trying to generate context before you know the context. Just keep reading. Bertha, diary, page 9825. Holy moly, that's a long diary. Dear diary, wouldn't it be ironic if it rained now? After decades of building, now would be the perfect time since we've just started rationing our supplies more. But I have a good feeling about things. I know I've never seen rain myself, but grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be so surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles, instead of desert and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday, we just need to survive until then. Thing is, it hasn't rained for so long. How would you do anything for, like, you know, plants and vegetables, plants and animals?
They installed a rope cart on this level to get to the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
Kyle, diary, page 46. I tried to be reasonable. I tried to talk with them. But those greedy little scumbags on Tower 1 don't want to share their supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground, drying up like a raisin while other people watch. I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need so I can last long enough to watch everyone else die. Jeez, that's just not a good motive to have. I mean, you gotta try to work together, but I can understand the desperation. I like this graphics. It has that, it has that cel-shaded feel. Even though I don't think it's actually cel-shaded. Just the way they did the textures makes it look cel-shaded. Oh. Or he did the textures. I think this is like a one-person project. Yeah, I came up here with no purpose. I need to... Okay, I walked right past the rope. I got so enamored with going up. Yeah, there's a lot of towers. But yeah, this is one of those games that has kind of The whole point of the thing is just a short narrative on, like, you know, some kind of main concept. In this case, it seems to be like greed and not being prepared.
I could almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
Yeah, you can tell if that's Tower 1, you can tell that that was built by, you know, the wealthy elite.
I find what I'm looking for at the 4th tower.
Or is that considered the 4th tower? Is this considered Tower 1 and they were wanting to steal from us? But this tower, just looking at design, it looks like, you know, that's the wealthy elite tower. They had the money and resources or whatever to build it of stone. Hadang. Hadang? Hadang? Diary, page 1. I couldn't be more frustrated right now. We're running out of water, running out of building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times a day he pretends he's going to push me off the tower. I swear if I do fall someday, it'll be his fault. God, that would be terrifying, someone pretending to push you off. Joey, diary, page 556. Yesterday, Hadang fell off the tower. I don't know how it happened, but it was a shame. Especially since he had the key to most of our water chests. We'll need to break the locked ones open soon, since we've almost emptied out the other chests. Well, that's depressing that he did end up falling off. Definitely not, I mean, this is definitely not OSHA compliant, that is for sure here. But now this is a really good item, so the music is kind of nice and gives a nice serene feel despite, you know, everything going on. I'm wondering if I missed anything yet. I might have. Carl, diary, page 57. I just can't get over it. Hadang gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. For the past week, I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms at him, as if to push him off the tower. I don't think this will ever get old, and I can tell Hadang loves it. You have a very bad sense of judgment. And I got a bridge just going up there that needs to be fixed. Man, and this guy, the old guy?
Fix this bridge.
Yep. Stack of planks. I was like, do I magically have planks? There we go, we got a stack of planks. That'd be depressing if you're the only one alive after all this time. There we go, yep, we're good. Oh my god, this...
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here.
Okay, well that answers that question.
I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
I think that answers that question is the last one left. A note of ambition. Out of everyone on this earth, our families were the only ones who took the water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building. We were mocked and told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we are the ones who deserve to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, but are still so evasive. We have been building for a long time, but we're not done yet. We have further to go. We will climb the clouds. The son of Zilchar. Okay, so it's not necessarily the wealthy one, just more they were the original builders that, like, took the whole calamity seriously that was happening. Dewey Diary, page 490. This evening, Kevin made a really cheesy speech about how we alone will prevail and how we're the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honestly the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot considering the other stuff he's been saying lately. He also keeps referring to himself in the third person and only responds to us if we call him son of Zilchar. Well, he got like a god complex, and yeah, they may have started really first, but man, he definitely developed a, you know, very entitled attitude. Which that's just not always productive. Okay, where am I going here? Is this the end? Or did I miss, okay. I think I missed the stairway over here when I walked around. Yeah, I did. I walked right by it, Now I'm just feeling the loneliness. Got a saw and hammer now, what am I doing with it? Stack of planks. Oh, building up higher. What was the point of this all? Well, and now we're at the top.
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms. It's peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building. We only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them so we could prolong our lives. But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
The guy was worried if I break, he was gonna jump off. I was like, don't do it. Kind of freaked me out. My god, and it's starting to rain. 200 years, and it's starting to rain. That was an interesting experience. Yeah, it's definitely kind of a message about ambition and greed in a way. Like you said, they spent their whole lives building towers just to try to live longer and, you know, devoting all their effort to building that instead of, you know, enjoying life for what it was in terms of what they kind of had left, so to speak. But no, that was pretty interesting. A very soothing thing. It's on Steam for free. It's a very interesting experience, so. Like I said, I do like his style, the graphics. They're simple, but they work well. I mean, they're not super simple. I mean, they're like above Minecraft and all that stuff in terms of complexity and the sprites and all that stuff, which I like Minecraft, by the way. I'm not disparaging it. Minecraft was built with a certain aesthetic in mind. But, you know, it really looks good, and like I said, I think that this was like a one-person crew or something like that. I mean, it seems like, you know, click here, check out my other game, My Beautiful Paper Smile. But no, definitely different take on things. I think that'll be it for this episode as well as this game, since it was a shorter game. Hope you enjoyed the serene little experience. I mean, you can get off Steam you want itself, but I don't think I missed anything here. But I mean, could be fun just to walk through yourself and enjoy stuff, maybe look at different stuff that I didn't look towards. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in another video down the road. Bye for now.